Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today I'm going to be showing you a mod that is really interesting, and I love the concept of it. Now, the mod isn't really fully done, and there are a couple of different parts of it that are a little wonky, so to speak. However, again, I really love the concept behind this mod, and I love the idea behind it, and honestly, when I saw it pop up on mod.io, I was really surprised that nobody else had come up with this idea yet, or at least, you know, thrown it out there on mod.io yet. So we're going to be using one of my favorite mods, the F750S, which I am really glad that I was able to kind of like, you know, hang on to this mod after they basically said, like, you know, you couldn't mod these particular DLC vehicles, but luckily I was able to hold on to this one. Really great truck, really great mod setup, and either way, let's go ahead and dive into these trailers. Now, basically what the modder has done is turned a lot of the truck beds from other trucks into trailers. And you might go, well, why would you do that? But then again, you realize that it's something that people have been doing forever. I mean, like, you'll drive around sometimes and you'll see a trailer that someone has built out of the old bed of a pickup truck that, like, for example, this one, the 1700 pickup truck trailer. I mean, it's weird, but it works, and it's something that, you know, you see people kind of, you know, like, just fashion out of parts they have lying around, and, like, oh my god, you can even get them with chain tires. I mean, I haven't really gone through a ton of these yet, but you can do them out of service trailers, and they actually have, you know, repair points and fuel reserves in them. I love it. I personally think it's a wonderful idea, and I don't know why nobody else thought to do this ahead of time. Now, this one, I think these are both the same. Okay, one has chains. So I'll go ahead and, let's see, F750 pickup. So that one actually, I mean, it's a little high, but the truck is a little high for this, I should say. So I'm going to actually lower the truck down just a little bit. We're on medium firm, so let's do low firm. There we go. That's definitely better. But, like, as you can see, they don't really have a modeled connection between the front of the trailer and the back of the truck, which is definitely something that I think needs to be sorted out. But if we sort of, you know, use our imagination and imagine that there is a connection there, it starts to make sense, because, you know, when you think about the stuff that you do in SnowRunner, you're out in the middle of nowhere, you're sort of fending for yourself out in the wilderness, trying to support, you know, all these different trucks, and you go, wait a minute, that's something I could actually see happening. You know, I could see somebody in this position fashioning a trailer out of truck parts that they have laying around, and it really starts to make sense, and I think it's something that you could genuinely see being a part of the actual game. And oh god, the physics of them are a little bit strange, and they don't really feel like they have that much weight to them. And yeah, I mean, obviously there's some polish that could be done, but let's see if it'll climb. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Well, maybe not. Oh, she's going backwards. It's like it gets to a certain point and then it's like, no, I don't like this anymore. Yeah, the connection from the trailer itself to the truck could definitely use a little bit of work, I think. But again, I'm nitpicking here. Well, nitpicking, I mean, it's kind of a big deal when your trailer does not connect to your truck, but I feel like, again, it's one of those mods where I can see the promise in it, you know, and I'm sure there's going to be modders out there that are going to be like, what is this unfinished garbage? But, like, that's the thing, is that the idea itself is not garbage. That's what I love about it, is that the idea itself is actually a really cool idea, and I would love to see it expanded upon. Now, let's actually swap out the trailer real quick here, and let's see, add-ons and trailers. Where's my, all right, there we go. And then we have the 1700 service trailer. That's another really interesting one, because you have, you know, a ton of fuel and repair points in there. You've got, there you go, chain 1700 service trailer. You got 400 repair points in there. You got fuel points in there. And again, it doesn't really have a connection to the back of the truck, but if a connection and a hitch was added, that's all you would have to do to make this mod so good. And I would love to see that happen. I really would love to see that happen. Can you make it over with the low suspension? No! Oh, don't stall. No! Oh, I can back up. Yeah, I can back up. We're good there. Not having a connection, like a visible connection point, makes it very difficult to judge where, not necessarily where the trailer is pointing, but like, it just kind of makes it a little tricky to judge the length sometimes, and kind of where that rotational axis is. But I do wish that they gave you the option of a little bit higher suspension with the trailer, because if you wanted to tow these with a, like, a little bit more of a lifted truck, you would kind of want, you know, you would want a little bit more height on the trailer suspension itself. And I'm not gonna lie, having no connection between the trailer and the truck really does kind of, it doesn't kill it, but it makes you really, really desire more from it. It makes you go, I wish there was more there. And that's not, again, that's not to say that it's bad. That's just to say that, like, man, I wish there was more. I really do wish that that was something that was covered. Let's see how she does through here pulling this trailer. And it's a really cool alternative to your general support trailer, I think, because, again, I could see it as a believable scenario, because you're out in the wilderness, you've run out of trailers and parts that are new to buy, you start fashioning stuff like this out of remaining parts and spare items that you have lying around, and it's very believable within the SnowRunner scenario. However, I just wish that it was a little bit more polished, especially with the connection from the trailer itself to the truck. I wish there was a hitch there. I really, really do. And the absence of a hitch definitely makes you think, I wish they had done a little bit more in the polish department, but that's, again, something that I think they could do within the, like, they could do with it in the future. And by no means is it a finished mod, and I'm not saying it is, but I think the concept is really, really solid, and I think the idea is really cool, and it actually fits the narrative very, very well. Thing's holding low plus really, really well down through here. I've never driven this setup down this trail, and it's holding really, really well. I love these tires. These tires also show up on the IX Wrecker, and they do a great job there, too. I mean, they obviously show up in different sizes on the IX Wrecker, but any truck that has the option of using these tires, they're freaking great. It's a great tire setup and a great tire option. And it's honestly a tire that I think could have been in the game from the get-go as a stock tire, you know? It dug in a little bit there, but rotated nicely and continued on. Oh yeah, I'm very happy with that. Low, there we go, come on. Come on. There she goes, not too bad. It really, really is a cool idea. Like, I love the concept. I love the idea. And you know what? Since we're here, we gotta take it off the big jump. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! Tried to go into high, and it was, like, not having any of it. Actually, that was pretty good for an angle test. It didn't want to just turn over on me, which was nice. I was half assuming, or like half expecting it would just like flop on its side. I was like, you good, bro? Now, before we take this setup off the jump, is there a bigger engine? There we go. The biggest of big engines. Yes. The biggest of big boy engines. Let me make sure to, like, refresh there and make sure it's got the biggest of big boy engines. Oh, yeah, it's pretty quick now. It's pretty freaking quick, but Beans isn't in here, and I feel sad because Beans isn't in here. But that's okay. Now, carrying this Lodestar support attachment, I wonder if we'll be able to clear the barrels with the big boy engine. Even with the, like, even with dragging the e-brake, it was like, no. It was like, I don't like this. There we go, up the hill. Come on, let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Come on, kicking the clutch. There we go. That put us up into 6th gear real quick. All right. Jump time. Oh, God. Go straight, please. 7th gear. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. And yeet. Wow, it landed directly on top of the barrels, and the whole truck stayed super level the whole time. peak performance, I tell you. Peak performance. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And I will see y'all in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.